Hi. Okay. I just wanted to do a recap on the video I made last night. I was tired and frustrated. It was almost like, do you ever think God has a purpose for you? Like, is this something like you're supposed to do this today? And obstacle after obstacle is in your way. Well, that's what I was going through last night. But I didn't want to give up. I got it working. I made my video. Um, but it wasn't really what I wanted, the video I wanted to post. I was just tired and frustrated, but I still got it done. Okay, so I'm here to talk to you about prayer warriors worldwide and our goal. Our goal is to create prayer chains all the way across the United States of America. Um, whatever state or town you're in, I'm sure you got probably 20 or 30 churches in your town. And I bet you have like a recreational park somewhere too, where you could have a prayer chain. Um, I'm calling them Faith Fests, pop up Faith Fest. I want to make Faith Fest the biggest fad in America. So you would basically have like a potluck dinner. You send out these letters, which I'm working on getting the website done. Uh, she's going to get a hold of me sometime this week, I believe. I had a wish list that I wanted to do for the things I wanted on the prayer chain, and it seems like she can do all of them, so that's great. And I did finish my wall, as you can see. The hashtag thing, I'm really not sure what exactly it is, but I know if you have a lot of people doing the same hashtag, it gets like trendy and popular. So we got hashtag PWW, Prayer Warriors Worldwide. And that's where you have two or more people praying. And you just video it, or you take a picture and post about it. And then we have the hashtag PCAA. And that's going to be prayer chains across America. That we're looking at 1,000 people or more. If you can get, I believe it's 1,300 people together, you can easily make a mile-long prayer chain. But 1,000 or more, and you're going to get that hashtag PCAA. And then we got the PCADT. Okay, there is a trail in America, and it goes from the East Coast to the West Coast, pretty much straight through the middle of the United States. And that is the American Discovery Trail. Now, when I first had this goal, the goal was to have a prayer chain all the way across America. I did the math, I did the numbers. It would take 9 million people and we would get it done. As you can see, maybe you can't see. Yeah, the lines. Yeah, so it basically goes, and we would do the bottom route just because the top route isn't completely finished and it has some more rough terrains. So it's the southern route. And yeah, so that's our, it's kind of like levels. First step, second step, third step. And as you can see, the American Discovery Trail is God-sized. Now, the one thing I want to incorporate with the website is a map of the United States, or maybe even the world. We'll start with the map of the United States and see where it goes. But for you to be able to pin drop, for other people to be able to pin drop where they have done a prayer chain and post how many and maybe a video or something. So that's one thing I'm looking for. And I'm also looking for a tally, kind of like I've been working on this for a long time. Okay. I haven't been as adamant about it as I am currently. So if I could get a tally going and maybe set a date sometime in October. The month of October is because on the more western side of the American Discovery Trail, you got to go through Nevada and stuff, and it gets very hot out there. So October is the month I'm shooting for for us to be able to have the God-sized prayer chain. And I figured the best way to go about this is just every year on the same date, have people go to the prayer chain and pray. We might not get 9 million this October. We might only get, 100 here, 100 there, 100 wherever. But as it grows, every year, maybe we'll get more and we'll get more. And then maybe we'll hit that 9 million. Does that sound impossible to you? Well, I've got proof that it's not. It is definitely not impossible. Frankly, that's only 2% of Christian believers, 9 million in the United States of America. That's only 2%. I did have a club before that I was trying. I called it the 2%er Club. That was on Facebook. And if you do want to check out my Facebook page, it has a lot of information about the American Discovery Trail. It is Prayer Chain Across America. And then in quotation, God misses you seeking lost sheep. So that's my Facebook page. And but what I was getting to is back in, I want to say it's 79, 81, somewhere in there, 1979, 1981, they had Hands Across America is what they were calling it. And you actually paid $10 to be a part of it. And it was basically a prayer chain. And they almost succeeded having it because they were going for all the way across the United States of America also. It's actually when the American Discovery Trail started to get put together. And the American Discovery Trail is basically hiking and biking trails that connect all the way across the United States of America. And they do cut through some towns and stuff. But yeah, they had 8 million people. That's pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. They had 8 million people show up for that event, Hands Across America. You can look into it, see what it was about. And that was before internet. I mean, this is totally possible. So I'm going to get back to you guys when I have more information about the website. I'm hoping that it's going to be prayerwarriorsworldwide.com. That's what I'm shooting for. But she says she's going to see what's available because they're like dominion names, domain names, whatever you call them. You would not believe how technologically impaired I am. But I'm learning. And it'll also have, these are the, I'm just going to read this to you. But these are letters I'm sending out to churches. I have 40 churches here that I'm going to be sending out to this week. I already have I just have to stuff the envelopes. And I do have to make like a little business card that has information, like where you can contact me and stuff before I get that done. I'm going to go ahead and read this. This is just the letter I've been sending to people. Hello, my name is Nancy, and I'm on a mission to bring healing to our communities, our nation, even our world, God willing. Please join me. God knows I'm going to need other believers to accomplish. This is why I should write accomplish this. This is why I have sent this same letter to, and then that stays blank. Because this is going to be like a printable page on my website so that you can come up with your own letter if you want. I mean, however you want to word it, that's fine. But if you just want to go off of this letter, it'll be printable. You can click on it, you can print it. So I'm writing this same letter to 40 other churches in your state. Maybe you're writing the letter to 13 churches. That's why that's left blank, so you can fill in the number. This is a first step to a God-sized goal. This can bring healing. Have you ever struggled with the sad state of our world? So many people are hurting. This world has pushed God out of too many places. Our nation was founded on religious freedom. That means the freedom to love God and believe in Jesus in a public forum. Children were taught to give the first part of their day to God with prayer and daily devotion done at the beginning of every school day. Have you ever asked, what can I do to make a difference? This is my answer to that. God can do all things, and God has gave all of us the most powerful weapon, prayer. I believe it's time to reinvent and amplify the power of prayer. Most of us pray behind closed doors, either church doors or bedroom doors, any door, maybe a bathroom stall door, you're saying a prayer. What if that changed? What kind of impact could you see in your community? What if all the believers in your hometown had a community faith fest? Everyone's invited. Let the healing happen. The Bible talks about this in 2 Chronicles. And I got the verses down. And it says, let's not forget verse 15. Now, and the verse I'm talking about is if the believers come together and raise their voices, God will bring healing to their land. And it says, let us not forget the 15th verse. Now my eyes shall be open and my ears attent unto the prayers that is made in this place. Okay, so this is something that God, he put it in the Bible. That's what he wants us to do. Come together in prayer and supplication. Okay, so I put, sounds like a faith fest to me. If your church is willing to put the power of prayer to work in a bigger way, a God-sized way, then it's simple. Reach out to all the other churches in your community. Pick a park or town center where all the community can gather. Remember, everyone's invited. And then have the biggest potluck picnic ever. How many churches have potluck picnics during the summer? Pretty certain all of them. What if they had them all at the same time, all in the same place? Be pretty awesome. And invite the community. What would that cost you? It would cost you nothing. Okay. And have games like volleyball, have jump rope, have basketball, have stuff for the people to do while they're there. Socializing is becoming like a thing of the past, especially in the younger generation. They have so much of this online communications, and it's almost like they are losing the skills they need to communicate with somebody their same age sitting across the lunch table. I see it. Like teenage kids will be on a lunch break at work. 5 of them, all the same age, all live in the same town, but none of them are talking to each other. They're all on their phones. Okay, so this is a good way to connect with people. And another thing I think is important to have at this Faith Fest is music. Play Kalo, put it on the radio, or have a church band play. That would be even better. And then have a designated time, like say 1:30. At 1:30, everybody knows we're going to come together and hold hands and pray and praise. At that time, have all the community gather to form a hand-to-hand, heart-to-heart prayer chain. Let them raise the voices for praise, healing, and however the Holy Spirit moves them. And, just let it go until it lets itself go. And then enjoy the rest of your day with the people of your community and fellowship. And have a peaceful night's sleep. Knowing God is already healing your community. Amen. So that's my letter Yeah, and I've been going to send out to churches, make it printable on the website. But yeah, I had to do a redo from last night because I was just tired and frustrated, and I just wanted to get it done and out of the way so I could get in bed. I'm sure we've all been there. And yeah, so step 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do my best with this. Hopefully, get better with the computer along the way. But you all have a great week, and God bless you, and say your prayers. Bye. Just tap it. Right there. Bye.